Imagine a world filled with powerful empires and diverse cultures. This video will take you back to 1913, a year before World War I changed everything. Before that conflict, Europe was a tapestry of nations and empires. The Austro-Hungarian Empire stretched across Central and Eastern Europe. In the West, the British Empire was at its peak. It spanned continents, boasting territories in Asia, Africa, and the Americas. The sun never set on this mighty empire. Across the English Channel, France held its own. The French Empire included parts of Africa and Southeast Asia. It was a time of colonial competition and ambition. Moving south, the Italian peninsula was unified but still seeking identity. The Kingdom of Italy, formed in 1861, faced internal challenges and regional differences. Across the sea, the Ottoman Empire was declining. Once vast, it now struggled to maintain control of its territories. The empire included diverse lands in Southeast Europe, Western Asia, and North Africa. The geography of Europe was essential. Mountain ranges like the Alps formed natural borders. Rivers such as the Danube and Rhine facilitated trade and travel. Kings, emperors, and presidents shaped the destinies of their nations. The Hohenzollerns ruled Germany, while the Romanovs led Russia. Militarily, Europe was heavily armed. Nations competed for dominance in land and sea. Militarism was a dominant force driving international relations. In this era, alliances formed. The Triple Alliance connected Germany, Austria-Hungary, and Italy. Conversely, the Triple Entente linked France, Russia, and Great Britain. These alliances set the stage for future conflict. Literature, art, and music flourished across the continent. But beneath this vibrant tapestry lay tension. Nationalism, militarism, and imperial ambitions created a powder keg. The assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand ignited the spark. The Austro-Hungarian and Ottoman empires faced internal strife, while the British and French empires indulged in a fervor of colonial expansion. Individuals and communities crafted identities within these grand narratives, adding to the complexity that defined their existence. Yet, despite the cacophony of progress and creativity, an undercurrent of anxiety pulsed through Europe. National pride began to morph into fierce nationalism, escalating tensions that would soon erupt. Tensions simmered beneath the surface, as nations engaged in a covert arms race, each vying to outdo the other. The specter of militarism loomed large, with government leaders advocating for powerful armies and navies. Parades displaying military might became common, as citizens rallied around patriotic displays. While artists and intellectuals celebrated collaboration, the rhetoric of war grew louder, foreshadowing a grim fate. Alliances forged in anticipation of conflict bound nations together, intricately weaving a web of obligations and expectations. The intricate politics of the time, underpinned by mutual distrust, were full of secrets and shadows. As the delicate balance teetered, the impending storm of war began to emerge, silently reshaping alliances. Empires competed not only in power but also in cultural supremacy. The proliferation of ideas and artistic expressions marked an era where literature and music took center stage, influencing generations. In cafes, artists debated fervently, their works reflecting the complexities of their time. The cultural landscape was alive, pulsing with innovation, which in turn inspired movements across the globe. As 1914 approached, the clash of cultures, ideologies, and powerful agendas would culminate in a historical pivot point, forever altering the path of civilization. As summer warmed the streets of Vienna, café-goers sipped coffee while discussing the latest political gossip. Voices melded with laughter, yet an unspoken tension hung in the air, as fervent nationalists circulated conspiratorial whispers. In dark corners, secret societies plotted their next moves, convinced that the fate of their nations was at stake. Each conversation echoed a sense of inevitability, hinting that something monumental loomed just beyond the horizon, waiting for a trigger to unleash its fury. The tapestry of nations, vibrant yet fraying, hinted at a profound metamorphosis soon to be unleashed, a world irrevocably transformed by the shadows of war. Now don't forget to subscribe to our channel Lifestyle Legends for more insightful content, and don't forget to check out the video Weakest Militaries in the World to see more in detail.